All right, Edwin, give us a rundown for folks back home. What's it look like here?
Hey guys, it looks like Oklahoma Fishing 101. It's pretty exciting. There's the only difference that I would say we have at this event that we don't get a lot in Oklahoma is a lot of current. There's a lot of main river current all the way through the system. There's 70,000 going through the dam. You got about 25,000 coming in at each dam on the tops. And then all the tributaries. So you got a lot of flow in this thing, but it's just good muddy water. It's going to be a pretty straightforward classic. You're not going to see any secret baits come in or out. It's just going to be stuff we'd be flipping and throwing and winding back home. On an early March tournament on the Arkansas River or Fort Gibson or someplace like that. That's what we're going to have.
The water looks good. It is stained. Like 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, they had a big flood here, and they've just been running the water through the Tennessee River system. And this is, of course, probably one of the first lakes on the Tennessee River. But it's not flooded, so it's kind of weird. It's actually low, but to keep it low, they're really having to run the water through because there's a lot coming in. So that's kind of what's going on. A lot of stained water, a lot of different watercolors. We got a little warming trend going on. The fish are going to start moving up here pretty soon. But they've been kind of holding off and backed off because of, the fluctuating water levels.
This early March fishing, springtime pre-spawn fishing. There's probably a lot of people back home wondering what's the lake like, what's Fort Loudon Tellico like. Well, for the people that fish Grand Lake, if you were to put the dam at Sailboat Bridge and you could fish all the way up to Miami, that's what Fort Loudon looks like. It's really flat, it's a river system. You've got pockets and stuff off to the side. There's not a lot of wide water, meaning that most of it's pretty narrow. That's what it looks like.
It's going to be tough fishing. What do you think?
I think it's going to be not easy. It's going to be moderately tough. I think it's going to catch a lot of people by surprise. I think how small it'll fish for as big a place it is.
So good spots are limited.
Yeah, and you just really, in a tournament like that, you really want to hope that you start on the right place and get off to a good start, which is a big deal. So I think that's going to happen. It's going to be that kind of a tournament.
A lot of people are complaining about it fishing fairly small. I don't quite see it that way. I kind of see it that I think it's going to fish a little bigger than a lot of people are saying. So, there is just certain little areas that there are more fish than others. So, but we've got, I think, 700 miles of shoreline here. They're not very big lakes, but man, they wind forever. But with the water being low and they're pulling that much water through, the lower ends are 5 foot low. So there's not much left in the water, and that is the problem. That's why it is fishing so small. Normally you'd be able to go back up in a pocket another half mile, 3/4 of a mile, but it's all out of the water now. So nonetheless, it's still going to be a good classic.
Of course, it's me. I'm going to be fishing shallow, but everything that I've seen has been pretty shallow. I'm sure this guy's going to catch some out there deeper, but I've always believed that you're not going to win the classic doing something that you don't have a 1,000,000% confidence that you like to do. And of course, I feel like if I'm going to win, I'm going to be fishing shallow, and that's what I focused on the whole time. I don't think I made a cast deeper than 5 or 6 foot deep.
Sun's supposed to come out, it's supposed to cool off. Is that going to be a factor a little bit?
The sun coming out is a huge factor. I don't care what the temperature is. Anytime we have that sun out in the spring, it's magic.
The weather's changing, which not real crazy about it. If it had been up to me, I would have wished that it would have stayed cold, but obviously we don't get to choose the weather. Anything except slick and getting warm.
What are you thinking weight-wise to make it work every day?
I have to think that 15, 16 pounds a day, 45, 48 pounds is going to be a magic number in there. I could be way off, but from what I've seen, what little bit I know about the place, that's kind of what I feel like. I feel like if I get 16 pounds a day, I should be there at the end.
I honestly think I want to say 16 a day at the most. It would not surprise me if it's like 15 or 14 and a half.
Honestly, as far as weights this week, I really don't have any idea. I've had one really good day, a couple okay days, and one terrible day. But as far as weights, you guys' guess is as good as mine.